What could the PlayStation exclusive track be for Crash Team Racing? Let's talk about it! What's up guys, Canadian Guy here, and back with a bit more of an in-depth question that has been bouncing around in my mind about Crash Team Racing. You see, some of you may know this, but I want to reiterate it and kind of dig deeper into it, cause still, to this day, I don't have an answer. Back when PlayStation released the retro skin trailer during the PlayStation Experience, a press release was sent out by Activision. Within that press release, there was mention of something interesting coming to the PlayStation brand of consoles that apparently no other console will get. Here is part of that said quote. Sony announced today the availability of exclusive retro content for Crash Team Racing Nitro-fueled. PlayStation 4 computer entertainment system players can relive the 90s with retro Crash, Coco, and Cortex character skins, their retro karts, and a soon-to-be-revealed retro track. So, we know that PlayStation users are already getting basically the premier addition to this game, having claim to the retro skins, stickers, and being the original console the game had originally played on, but the biggest factor here is the wording of a soon-to-be-revealed retro track. I mean, how does that even work? Now, if this is a music track, then I think it's 100% poor wording, but I don't think it would be a music track. I think this means that PlayStation has the rights to an exclusive track that none of the other consoles are getting. Not to mention, it has already been confirmed that the music can be toggled between the original CTR music and the new music. So this wouldn't make too much sense to have a retro music track, as basically the retro music is already in the game. But one of my many questions is simply, what exactly is a retro track? What makes the track retro when the rest of the tracks in the games are supposed to be remade from the ground up? Isn't the tracks themselves a nostalgic throwback already as they're being remade? I mean, there's the idea of a retro track skin, where it's the same exact track as every other release of Nitro-fueled, but PlayStation fans get access to a skin of the map that would be the classic throwback to the original CTR. But judging by the wording, it seems to be an entirely new track. Now, I decided to take a look at the previous CTR and see if maybe there were any cut content from the original game. Like, maybe they're pulling a Stormy Ascent, and there's this lost level out there that wasn't complete and can't be accessed normally. But from what I found, there was nothing. Kaput! Nada! So I tried Crash Nitro Kart. The only thing I was able to find was apparently there was supposed to be a battle course that had the name Arena 6 as a title for the files. Now, a battle course is not a racetrack. It's far from it. So it's not a cut track from what I could find. I say, once again, I am still trying to figure out what they even mean by a retro track, and I think this is a question on many people's minds. Now this brings me down to one other solution, and that is that this is an entirely new track that is being locked behind the PlayStation brand of consoles, which to me is actually kind of sad. See, if this is a brand new track that Beenox is making from the ground up, that means only audiences who own or buy the PlayStation version can experience what Beenox is capable of doing. Granted, yes, the PlayStation version is going to be the version that will likely sell the most, but I think everyone should be able to experience what Beenox can do and what their creative minds and muscles can do, because they might be able to show how well they know the tracks and how they know Crash Team Racing for a future Crash Team Racing game. Again, that is if this retro track is an entirely new track based on likely PlayStation retro content. The only options that I see to this retro track comes down to three things: a skin for an existing track, an original track being cut out entirely and given exclusivity to PlayStation, which I really hope it's not that, or an entire new track built from the ground up that, once again, only PlayStation users can access. Now, this retro track may not be any of these things, as this is pure speculation on my end, but there is going to be a PlayStation State of Play on May 9th that I will live stream that might bring more information to light on what this is. If so, I will be happy to clarify to you guys what the retro track exactly is. I am so sorry that I don't have an answer to this question, as I have the exact same curiosities as you guys. I am sorry once again for ending this video in a way that just kinda says, I don't know, but I want to express my thoughts, feelings, and confusions as to what this track might be. But I want to throw it back to you guys and ask you, what could this retro track possibly be? Comment below and let me know. And if we don't hear anything from the State of Play about what exactly the retro track is, I'll do a read through of your comments and I might do another video seeing what you guys are saying about it. By the way, a huge shout out to my Patreons and sponsors on the channel. I appreciate your support and letting me be able to do this full time, as I got a family to feed. If you want to support the channel, the Patreon is in the description below, and be sure to subscribe for more nostalgic content. And while you're at it, why not check out another video I recently made. Anyway guys, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.